at 6:09 p.m. September 20th. So a key piece of this, another thing I was just saying out loud after I woke up, is some of these guys are they got these games and they got multiple games. So they use some games to influence other games, and they steal from one game and then steal property from me. I don't even have a game, but they pretend I'm involved with some game. I'm not, but they use some game to steal from me and some other game. Then they take my ideas to another game. Then they also use some games, like some war game, and tech in some war game to manipulate bets in some gambling ring game. So that's another piece of this. There's all these different games they discuss, and then they use these different games to manipulate outcomes in other games. For instance, this war game they use to manipulate outcomes in some betting game kind of thing. Or there's some hacker game they discuss, and they use the hacker game to steal ideas from me so they can then sell my ideas in another game. So there was some game I was supposed to be controlling or something that I never got a hold of, and then they kept trying to promote this idea it was a hacker game and pretending to be me when I'm not even a hacker. I don't know anything about fucking computers. Pardon my French. But yeah, I'm not a computer guy. I know how to use reason and logic and reason through processes and ponder how stuff works and ponder being a user and walk myself through the experience, etc., etc. So I can make computer ideas, but I can't make details. I don't know all the jargon. I don't know if they'll work, some of them. I'd have to ask experts, but I can actually make preliminary models and make ideas that carry potential. And then I can bring them to experts, but I don't know I don't know about code. I don't know about all the different working computer parts, etc. I know how to make a preliminary model that can run by experts, and then they can say, that's a great idea. We can do that. Or they'll be like, that idea sucks. Well, we can't. Or they'll be like, that's a great idea, and this is how we can improve it. So I can do that. But if it has specifics, it's not me. But I mean, this is another way it was never me running or controlling any game. I don't know anything about hacking. I don't know anything about mind melding. There's a lot of things I don't know about that these people would try to put in the game and bets, which would make zero sense for me to be involved in because I don't know these things and I was never psychotic. If I don't know how to hack, why would I bet $1 billion or however much money it is mine on hacking? Makes zero sense. If I don't know how to mind meld and I'm a victim of this, why would I make a bet about mind melding? I don't know what else. If I don't know how to program, why would I make a bet about programming? So that should tell you these guys are full of shit. And we're running these bets illegally and placing them illegally, and they were always placing them without my input, and they're doing betting impersonation and even pretending to be affiliated with me. Because I'd have been like, I don't want to bet on anything. I just want my money. I'm not going to waste money on nonsense. You're fucking crazy. So that's a way you know that I never placed or accepted these bets. I mean, I've got the computer know-how of a biology major. You take one computer class. So you think I'm going to make a bet about advanced programming or hacking or this and that? These guys are full of shit. So let's wake up. Not to mention, if I'd seen the game, I'd have brought up the device and, I could have met these engineers and got proof that this device was real and telepathy was real and had different ways to stop them and thwart them. I never even had access to engineers. A piece of this is I was supposed to even have access to engineers. It's another piece of this. Never had access to anything, not even the game. So that's another key point that how you know I've never seen this game. Because there are ideas I could have used that could have destroyed everyone and no one would have even known what the hell was going on. Key point is what I'm finding out. So that's ways I've never seen this game. And that's another way it was never me placing any bets. And it's also how I never gave these people permission or had any say in anything. These people were just stealing and gambling with money and property that wasn't theirs illegally. Other key points. My Apple ID is peacejusticeunity@gmail.com. It's also justicepeaceunity@gmail.com. So are my Gmails. My phone numbers are 713-412-7665, 832-917-2976. I'm the guy with the iPad mini. I'm the med school notes guy, the real med school notes guy. And then I'm also the guy, and my other number is 713-458-8480. And that number I bought it in 2017. It was AT&T. I ported it over to Sprint. And then it got deactivated in early 2019. So these are key points pertaining to this world they keep discussing as well. So those are my Apple IDs as well. And I still have my Peace, Justice, Unity Apple ID. They actually tampered with evidence in my Peace, Justice, Unity Apple ID as well because I had like 35,000 photos or 34,000 photos. And they've erased like 10,000. I haven't even looked at it recently. So that's another piece of this. But these people claiming to be on my team aren't my team. Those are some of the criminals and terrorists holding me hostage and gambling with my property illegally without my permission. Bet my life. It's 6:14 p.m. September 20th. So these are some key highlights pertaining to this background info jazz and other stuff. And then maybe people can put something together.